Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it feels a lot like Christmas because Burr isn't cold in here. The one who's bundled up nice and tight, well, that's Brett Bayonne.
Hello.
The one who wants to go sledding in a one-horse open sled, well, that's me, Michael Santell.
Welcome back.
There she is. Information. I'd like information on that lady. Who is that lady?
Welcome back to Super Couch Fighters, y'all. It's a brand new day.
A brand new day.
Thank goodness things worked out where we finished Balrog's journey right before this chick drops, but here she is.
It's Kolini Weenie.
It's Kolin time, and we're going to learn a little bit more about her. We're going to do what we always do with the new characters. We're going to break her down in challenge mode.
Hooray,
the trials.
I want to see all of her stuff. Show me her in action.
Trials mode.
She's got some ice. She's got some thunder.
No thunder. That's not a thing.
Well, she's going to bring the thunder is what I mean. She's the new hotness.
I've been putting some time in with her a little bit.
Yeah, what are you thinking? How are you liking her so far?
I enjoy her. Like I'm going to like almost every new character they drop in this game simply because I like new stuff. It excites me to break characters down and understand them. And this game, they're still very good about their MO of everybody's going to feel and play different. And she lines up with that philosophy still. Let's look at her normal, shall we?
Yeah, will you make the moves say what the inputs
motions?
are? Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Thank you. Because we always get these fucking names, and then I'm like, right, but how did you do that move? So here we go.
She's got a pretty standard light punch.
Yeah, real tiny, though.
Comes out. Yeah, the range isn't so great, but it's fine for a jab. It's pretty average. Starts up in 4. I think it's +2 on block. So, good pressure tool like that. This fucking thing, though, oh, man, is it weird. It is slow for a light attack. It starts up in 5.
Ooh.
Which is pretty slow. Doesn't hit low or anything.
It looks like she's kicking the can.
Right. It's -2 on block. Which basically means, look, man, you're not going to get any pressure out of this, and you're not going to punish like things with it. What it's mostly for is punishing things that are far away.
Okay.
So like
Interesting.
he messes up something, it pushes us out, we can still do stuff like that.
Okay.
Medium punch is godlike.
It just seems like a very far-reaching medium punch.
Far-reaching for her, that's the thing. And like, as far as most of the cast goes, she doesn't reach very far at all with her normals.
Okay.
So you got to be kind of close to get some juicy stuff. But as far as her moveset goes,
yeah,
this is good because it's +2 on block, and it's like the furthest thing she can do.
Did I just see a Urian, like a diagonal punch down at the feetsies there for a second?
We'll get there.
Okay.
But yeah, that's +2. This thing is also good.
Yep,
but
of course.
It's -2 on block. So although it's got some good range and it's pretty fast too, once someone blocks it, it's no longer your turn.
Do you anti-air with it at all?
No.
Okay, it's a little tight then.
It's mostly combo filler.
Okay.
Combo filler and something to cancel off of.
Okay.
This thing right here is very good. Starts up pretty fast, moves, pretty far. Problem is, it's totally minus on block. So it's just a poke. Know what I mean?
Yep.
But you gotta use it sometimes. This thing would be godlike except for 2 things. Number 1, it's a pretty good anti-air from the right range.
Right.
It even crush counters people.
Fun.
However, it whiffs on crouchers, which sucks. And it's -2, I think. So it's safe.
But it's situational.
But you can't, like, bully with it.
Okay.
Like, on someone's wake up, I wish I could hit people standing, and I wish it were at least, like, +1 or something. So I can at least bully with it.
Okay.
But as it is now, it's good for just catching people in the neutral, trying to stand up and do things to you. Let's go to her crouching shit. This is the one. This is her fastest normal. It starts up in 3.
Crouching light?
Crouching light punch.
Yep.
And it's +2. This is the one. And it's cancelable.
Nice.
So that's going to get you started a lot of the time. It's a party starter.
I love her hair.
Crouching light kick starts up in 4.
Yeah.
So average. But it hits low and it goes kind of far. This is good too.
Okay.
It does not cancel though.
Okay, so you can't do shenanigans with it.
Well, the only thing it's really good for is like very quick punishes from that's too far away. So for example, hold on. All right. So if, it's not going to cancel in anything, so it's not going to start any parties. But if you're close enough, you can do that.
Okay.
Which of course.
And that's a party.
So it's a nice low thing that starts up fast enough. This thing is good.
What is that?
Crouching medium kick.
Okay.
Starts up, I think, in 8. And it reaches very far. It's -2 on block, and it's not cancelable. It's just a poke.
Okay.
It's just like, but it does low profile. So if somebody throws a Hadoken, if I time it right, I can do that, which is kind of nice. This thing, she has a double sweep a la Guile and some other people.
Ooh, I love double sweeps.
Double sweeps kind of suck though because they give your opponent extra time on block to be like, oh, she definitely fucked up. Let me block and punish her. However, the first hit is cancelable, but only on hit. So you can't like do this and be like, oh, let me go ahead and cancel it to make it safe. No.
Right. You don't get 1,000 years. You have to confirm it and then do the move.
Boom. And then it's which is cool. But the real cool thing that I like to do with it is, you know how like if you block someone's sweep, you can just counter sweep as a nice punish?
Yeah.
You still do that, but instead of letting the whole thing go through, you can just cancel into something even bigger.
Nice.
Which is cool.
What is those little ice hands you're doing?
We'll get there. We'll get there. Command normals. Let me go through her jumping attacks. Standard thing up here.
Okay.
This is for air to airs.
Yep.
This heavy attack is kind of okay. I just wish the angle were lower.
Ooh, like a little back knuckle.
Because look at that. Like, you have to be, like, really low for that to hit.
Yeah.
If it just hit a little bit lower, it'd be tight. Here's her cross up.
Ooh, it's dirty. When you walk back, she, like, points at them.
Yeah, that shit is hot.
Oh, look at that shit.
That shit is tight. Here's her cross up. It is very narrow in its hitbox.
Yeah.
It's tough. But, you know, you can start some stuff.
So you're not really jumping with her very often then, right? You're kind of playing the ground game?
You'd be surprised.
Really?
We'll get there.
Okay.
But, you know, there's her cross up. You just have to be very close and very low to get the best stuff. Her medium kick is not a cross up, even though I wish it was.
Looks like it should be.
Yeah, it does kind of, but it makes her very flat. So you can hit people kind of far out, which is kind of cool. Jesus Christ, that hitbox. Look at that.
Right. Wow.
So it's active. It doesn't look very active because look what I'm doing.
Right, and beforehand it was completely whiffing.
I see what's happening. Yeah, so it's not very active. So you just have to do it low to the ground. That's fine. This one is pretty juicy though. Heavy kick.
Ooh, look at that.
It has a nice sweeping arc. However, it doesn't hit very far.
Okay.
So I guess what I'm saying is she is the most specific air character I've played in this game.
Okay.
You have to know exactly what you're going to press. A lot of characters have ubiquitous air normals. Like with Ryu, if you're pressing medium kick,
right, I can
you're
jump
be
and
fine.
do whatever I want to do with
any
him.
distance, basically.
Right.
With her, it's like, well, you better fucking know. And it's usually, in my opinion, between this and if you're super far away, that, you know, and then for cross-ups and close stuff, you're going to do this.
See, I like that sort of stuff. If you're going to put time into a character and really get to know them and have them be your character, I like the idea that you need to know what to come in with.
Uniqueness in normals is a good thing, but it's just a little bit difficult. I think the only command normals she has are this. Yeah, okay. First, there's back and heavy kick.
That's a pretty long poke.
Yeah, but it's also pretty long startup. This thing is slow as molasses.
Okay.
It does crush counter people, but however, the crush counter property is like a spinning knockdown, meaning that you can't get anything off of it.
Okay.
Not really. At least I think maybe Oki. I don't know.
What do you just use it to just pressure and damage?
No, not pressure, just poking. Like far away. Like look at that.
Okay.
That's really far, but startup, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The other one is this, of course. Overhead.
Ooh, how do you do that?
Forward medium kick.
Forward medium kick.
Totally unsafe on block, but it has a unique property on counter hit.
Yeah.
It has an extra frame of advantage, meaning that you can indeed link into the crouching light punch.
Okay.
On counter hit, which happens more often than you think.
Wow.
And then if you link into crouching light punch, of course you can do stuff. You know,
it's very pretty. I like that little ice rainbow, little ice arc that comes out of it.
I think that covers her. Normals.
May I see her grabs?
Yeah, I was just gonna do that. Good call.
Okay.
And I'm glad they have them set to quick rise. The only thing you can do off quick rise on that is like this.
Okay.
Or I think standing heavy punch also goes meaty. So if you were to wake up with a jab, you'd be fucked right there. Also, back throw. Cool, huh?
She hits hard. She seems like she feels like when she beats you up, she's gonna beat you up good.
Her damage output is, I'd say, a little bit less than average.
Okay.
But in my opinion, she's a setup character. Okay, let's talk about her special move, shall we?
Yes, please.
That's called Parabellum, aka Ice Hands, aka Ice Daggers, aka Hands.
Let's just call it ice. I like ice hands, ice daggers. How you doing it?
It's a Hadoken.
Okay.
Light version is, they're all unsafe on block.
Okay.
They're all bloody unsafe on block.
So you basically are only using them for damage and you're confirming into them.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and like sometimes you're gonna end a lot of combos with this if they're, like if you're just punishing somebody that can only be punished with a light.
Okay.
So for example, like, oh, and then it's over. And that's fine, you know, that's all you can get. The medium one looks like this. The heavy one has a cool little ender. Boom.
Fun.
And that's it. The EX version, however, is a real big party starter.
Okay, what do you mean?
All right, so this EX version launches up.
And
what
then-
it launches up into, we'll get there.
Okay.
But she also has this, which is a Shoryuken. I think it's called Ice Hail.
Okay.
So depending on the button you choose, it goes different distances. Here's the light,
Yep.
the medium,
Yep.
and the heavy.
Okay.
The
light seems where the jam is at.
it all depends on the spacing.
Okay.
She is so spacing dependent. Excuse me. This swipe also hits people up,
Oh.
and so if they quick rise, you still get pressure from the ice ball.
Fun.
Right.
So that's a big part of her offense then.
Definitely. And then the medium one is for when they back rise.
Okay.
If you think they're gonna back rise, you want to do that medium one. Know what I mean?
Yep.
But once again, totally unsafe on block. If I do that point blank and someone blocks, good night, everybody. Especially considering that if, let's say I were to do this and he blocks and he hits me, as soon as he hits me, that ice ball disappears.
Oh, okay.
It's gone. However, the EX version spawns 2, number 1.
Yeah.
However, if he were to block the EX one, which is still unsafe, but if he blocks it and hits me, the ice balls stay.
So you have a chance of maybe the ice balls helping you out.
Absolutely. And I've gotten some juice before where I like, what's it called? Like, I'll do it. They'll block. Ice balls. Ice balls will hit him and I'll do a combo after that.
Fun.
Right. Think about it like Nadeshko out of Mika. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Anyway, I didn't get a chance to show you. I'm going to do this combo now because we don't have any meter anymore.
Okay.
But just know that the ice balls always spawn 2, but just like light, medium, and heavy versions of the regular, they go from different distances.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
We'll look at the rest of her special moves after this, but shopping and then medium parabellum. Oh, that was crouching medium punch. Did I not even go over crouching medium punch?
You did.
No, I didn't. I didn't go over these
No,
crouching.
you missed it.
I missed the crouching punches. All right,
Because I said it looked a little bit like Urian's.
This thing is godlike for pressure
Yep.
because you can. It's +2. And you do a point blank, you can link into that.
Fun.
And it's good. Boom, boom. And then crouching heavy punch is totally unsafe on block, I think. It's either -2 or punishable. Patrick says -3.
Okay.
So semi-safe. But the point is, you don't want to do it. If they block it, you lose your turn. However, it's like one of her only anti-airs.
Okay,
So,
so
there's
you
that.
use it sparingly.
Yeah, it's an anti-air. Oh, my bad. It's crouching medium punch. Oh, actually, before we move on, I forgot an important thing about her. She has a very important target combo.
What is it?
It's a light, medium, heavy punch, like Ibuki.
Ooh, little Marvel action for you.
Yeah, a little Magic series.
Yeah.
Guess what? Totally unsafe on block. Don't do it unless you confirm into it.
Okay.
However, confirming into it is pretty easy. Usually go right, and then you can out of that you can do whatever you want.
Okay.
Also, another target combo that she has is, right, medium to heavy. That's important for something we'll get to in a moment. But know that it's completely unsafe on block. But the good thing is that you can confirm into it. So on their wake up, you go boom. And if I hit that crouching medium punch, if I see they hit it, oh, just do the rest.
So it sounds like you kind of have to, you have explosive enders when you're able to confirm, but you need to confirm.
True.
You can't just do this shit willy-nilly.
True. So now that I have the meter, let me show you her EX Ice Hails. There's the light one,
Okay?
there's the medium, and the heavy. You get the idea.
Yeah, okay, cool.
All right, so here we go. Simple, right?
And that you do that all day long.
I would never do that.
You never do that?
I would never do that because look, let's say it's the neutral and you don't know whether they're gonna block or not.
Sure.
Doing that, if they block that, you're fucked.
Okay.
Let's say I know for sure it's gonna hit because it's a punish.
Yeah.
I would just do something much worse.
Okay, yeah, for bigger damage.
Yeah, I would never do that. However, something about Parabellum, you can also mash it like Chun-Li legs. Like,
Oh, let's go,
Watch
mash.
this. Watch this. Wait. There it is. So you can do it like a Chun-Li mash move, but I would never do that either.
Ooh, I wonder who's that for?
don't know why.
You think it's just another, maybe because it looks like a hand, it looks like, you know, it looks like I'm doing E Honda shit in the air. No one can see me doing E Honda shit. I basically was doing hands. It feels sort of like that, so maybe they gave it the 2.
Maybe.
Interesting.
Yeah, but you can, but I never do it.
Okay.
Anyway, here's a better combo. It's just the better thing of what I would do if I jumped in at somebody.
Okay.
So boom, and then heavy punch, and then heavy parabellum.
Okay.
Yeah, better. Still not the optimum. Great. So this is jumping, heavy kick, crouching, medium punch. Great, now we're getting to her Vanity Step. So she has another special, which is called Vanity Step. That's the light version.
Ooh.
Think about it like, I don't know if you remember Guy from Street Fighter Alpha and Street Fighter 4 and shit.
Yeah, he had the runs,
He had
the
a run
stances.
move. Right. So they weren't stances, they were like, think of it as like a 3 special moves that all look the same, but they're not the same.
What are the follow-ups? That's the interesting part. What can she do out of
Well,
them?
hold on. You need to know the difference between the 3. So first of all, there's the light one, which
Okay.
just does that, and the medium one, which automatically makes her rush back in.
Okay.
And then the heavy one, which does that.
Ooh, little super jump.
It's the same exact arc as her regular jump.
Okay.
You can tell she's doing it, though, because of the ice trail behind her.
Okay.
So here's what you can do. Out of the light one, you can do absolutely nothing except press punch at the right time to get Frost Knuckle, which is not the official name, but that's what I'm calling it.
Yeah, it's fucking Frost Knuckle. Why would it not be Frost Knuckle?
Frost Knuckle, completely unsafe on block.
Oh, really?
Yeah, don't do that shit. Unless,
So-
but it's very fast.
So you're punishing with it?
With punishing mostly.
Okay.
So you goad people like this, and the moment they like try and poke you, it's a mix-up. Let me explain. The medium one, you come back and you can cancel the comeback into any normal.
Ooh,
So
okay.
you slide back in. See what I mean?
So then those like those godlike crouching medium punches and stuff like that.
Right.
Get in there and do them.
So of course somebody can be like, okay, she went back. So let's say you're abusing this throughout the whole match, right? Someone's gonna get smart and be like, okay, she went back, she's gonna come in with a normal. Let me have a normal waiting for her. That's when you come with
Whee!
Sorry, I went the wrong.
Up in
that's
the
when
air?
you- boom.
Got it.
That's when you come with boom, because it's faster. You know what I mean?
So it's a if you have conditioned your opponent, you have another move to sort of block what you think they're gonna do.
Yeah, it's a mix-up. It's
Yep.
built-in mix-ups. So like, and these two look pretty similar. Like the medium one to the medium punch, and then Frost Knuckle.
Okay.
But it's so much faster, you throw off their timing. You know what I mean? And then of course the heavy one is the same. You can do any air normal, like
Okay.
out of it. You know what I mean? Same stuff.
So you can do that heavy kick or anything like that.
Exactly. You
Okay.
can just whee.
Whee, and then big damage.
Exactly. She has another thing. I forgot to tell you. She has a double jump.
She does have a double jump.
If you press down and medium kick in the air, whee. And that ice does have a hitbox. In
I was
fact,
gonna say-
I killed somebody with it the other day. It was
Where
great.
does it come out of?
Her butt? I don't know.
Okay, well that's not what I meant, but I mean like, okay, so she like jumps off of it.
Right. But you can do that out of a neutral or forward jump, or even heavy vanity step.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah.
So a lot of mobility options.
Yeah, she does actually. So this is mostly about mix-up. You know what I mean?
Okay.
In fact, one of the best things I like to do with her is, let's say somebody blocks this. Sorry. Right?
Yep.
So that's -2. I've lost my turn, but I can kind of maintain my turn. Sorry. If I confirm that they're blocking the first one, I just go, sorry. I'm terrible. Give me a second. Oh my God, this stick. Boom. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Boom. Whoop, and I'm back in there. If all that hits, you know, I can confirm off that.
Fun.
But that's her vanity step. I think every vanity step, I know EX for sure, but I think every vanity step has projectile invincibility. Yeah. Every vanity step has projectile invincibility.
Okay, so she can get around Hadokens and stuff like that.
The EX vanity steps have strike and projectile invincibility on frame 1. So she has iframes on that. But not full iframes.
Okay.
So she can be thrown out of it, basically.
Okay.
Great. So let's continue. So,
Boom, boom, into that step.
what are they asking me to do?
They want to see the.
I see. They're not asking me to do vanity step. I'm an idiot. They're asking me to do this. Can we talk about her V skill real quick?
Yeah.
Wait, Patrick, confirm the regular vanity steps are also strike invincible from frame 1. Ah, not from frame 1, 6 to 14. So in the middle of vanity step, she's also strike invincible. You can't hit her from frame 6 to 14 on the regular ones, but on EX, they're from frame 1.
Okay.
Cool. Remember that target combo?
Yes.
Sorry, this one. there's an ender to that, which is her V skill. This is her V skill.
It's just a strike?
It is just a little swipe. It is +3 on hit, which means that you can combo into jab.
Okay.
Crouching jab, sorry. However, it's -7 on block.
So it's not safe on block.
Absolutely not. But if you, it's a counter. If you hit somebody, I think it starts up on frame 8. So you have to predict. You can't react with it. So if you do it and you time it right with an opponent's attack, you'll get a follow-up attack.
Okay.
Which I'll show you once we start playing through her story. I can't show you this computer right here. But the beauty is that you can also use it out of her command or her target combo. So this one, boom, boom. It can end with the V skill.
Okay, that's just for damage?
It's just a real nice combo ender. It's real nice. And that's what they're asking us to end with here. So let's go ahead and do it. Solid.
Okay. Good damage, good, if you're picking up this character, go learn how to do that.
Looks like they're now asking us to do Vanity Step. So Vanity Step also has target combos that you can only do out of Vanity Step.
Ooh.
There's, let me just try and remember them.
It feels like they gave her everything and the kitchen sink.
They did, but they gave her a tool belt full of a bunch of tools where if you tried to fix the sink with one of those tools at the wrong time, you'll get hit on the back of the head.
Okay.
So Vanity, first of all, there's this one, right? That's a double overhead. I think it's a double overhead, but it's only out of heavy Vanity Step. You can't jump and do that. You have to do the heavy Vanity Step.
Okay.
Then there's these couple. I don't know how many there are. I think there's 2. I remember this one. So it's crouching light punch to crouching light kick to crouching heavy punch. I think it's -8 or something terrible. So be careful. But it opens up low. So and it's cancelable.
Okay.
So if you really think that someone's going to block high against your Vanity Step, that's good stuff, right?
If you if you have a good read on your opponent, it seems like you can do some real gross stuff with her.
Sure, that goes for everybody.
Right, but I feel like with her even more so.
There's this too. Crouching medium punch to crouching heavy punch.
Ooh.
This one doesn't start low, so it has a little bit less application.
Okay.
However, it's only -2, meaning that you lose your turn, but hey, at least they can't punish you.
Okay.
But this one right here is juicy as fuck. Because Jesus Christ, you know.
Yep.
But that's the beauty, because I never showed you, but you know how you can cancel the medium Vanity Step in anything you want?
Yes.
Well, that counts for the overhead too. So you like keep, you know, botting people. Also, you can do nothing and just grab afterwards.
Yep.
You know, mix-ups. And then once you've conditioned the block high, hello.
Okay.
Know what I mean? I think that's it.
Okay.
So they're asking us to do Vanity Step. Yep, and then the target combo into, the very thing. There it is.
I like the idea that as a character there are built-in mix-ups, and that as you learn her, you learn a fighting game concept without knowing what you're doing.
Certain characters work like that. Patrick also just reminded me there's a third target combo out of the medium
Jesus
Vanity Step.
Christ! I'm never gonna remember any of these things. She can do a little sweepy ding.
But it's crouching light kick to crouching heavy kick. But if you remember, crouching heavy kick is cancelable. So if you want, you don't have to do the knockdown. You can do, you know, and just end them that way. If you want. Once again, completely unsafe on block. So we're talking about our heavy kick, which is a crush counter.
Okay, so this is what you set up for your damage.
Right. If you nail somebody with that, you can get some good stuff off of it. They're asking us to do dash up
into her magic series.
Exactly, but I don't even prefer that. I prefer to do this. Sorry. Hey, Ryu, stop blocking. You know, that thing that we talked about. But they're asking us to do that. So magic series into EX. Right. EX Parabellum. Let's talk about EX Parabellum.
Yeah, there's different enders on them?
Yes, let's talk about it.
Okay.
The enders, basically she can cancel in any other special move at the end of EX Parabellum. So for example, it's Ice Ball. For a setup.
So you get a mix up.
Or you can do a Vanity Step.
Ooh, okay.
But the main damage one is that.
Yeah, that's the one I've been seeing the most of in the combo videos.
She has an air throw.
She has an air throw.
She has an air throw. So you're basically just canceling the EX Vanity Step at the very end of it. Sorry. Canceling the EX Parabellum into the heavy Vanity Step and then just grabbing them out of the air.
And she can do air throw whenever. Like, she can just do that. Okay,
absolutely.
okay.
In fact, it's one of her better anti-air options because, well, she doesn't have many anti-air options.
Right, but she has an air throw. Air throws are fucking great.
They are good. But EX Parabellum is tight that way. I can't get... You can do Frost Knuckle, but maybe only after EX Vanity? Like that, you know?
Oh, okay. Seems also tight in terms of timing.
It's 2 meters, which kind of blows, but what are you going to do?
Okay.
Anyway, they're asking us Crush Counter.
Into the launcher.
Into V-Skill.
Ooh, interesting.
Which I would never do. But, you know, whatever.
Right, but these combos are like, hey, look what you could do. And then you figure out the bigger damage things.
So they're asking us to do this. Heavy Vanity Step into the target combo in the air.
Okay.
Into Standing Heavy Punch into the ice, which is fine.
And ice is done with the SRK motion?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And the beauty is that you get that setup after. You're sacrificing damage for potential damage in the future.
Positioning.
Jumping heavy, standing heavy.
Okay.
And then they're asking us to do Frost Knuckle, it looks like EX Frost Knuckle.
Into...
That's it. So
and then the follow-up with the punch.
Right.
Okay.
Which is good damage. Look at that.
That's real good damage.
It's not bad.
But it's unsafe on block, right?
True, but if you're confirming into it...
Right.
It's not a bad choice. Jumping heavy kick and a standing heavy punch. Oh, I forgot that links.
She can do standing heavy to light kick.
Me and Patrick were trying to figure this out. Patrick, we figured it out.
It's right here, Patrick. Look at the straight. Patrick, look at the straight.
Because this whole time we were like, yo, this is minus on block. If it lands, what the hell do we do? That's the answer.
That's what you do.
And normally you can only get, I think... Yeah, that doesn't work. Normally, out of a light kick, you can only get light Parabellum, which is not that great. But if you're willing to spin the bar, you know...
You get much better things.
Absolutely. Okay, got it. Patrick, we got this. Boom. I forgot you had that. Thank you, Trials. So, boom, boom. And I fucked it. What are they asking us to do at the end? Oh, I'll tell you what they're asking us to do at the end. Here we go. I'm an idiot. Sorry.
Fix your timing. There you go. Booyaka shot into what now?
V-trigger.
Oh.
So sick.
Wow.
Let's talk about a V-trigger?
Yeah, it's a little ice attack on the ground.
So yeah, it's you can combo into the first one. You can combo into both, but because of the screen freeze on the first act, you get 2.
Oh,
you get 2 per.
Okay.
But because of the screen freeze, it's easier to combo into the first one, just like with Urian.
Right, or a Buki's bomb or anything like that.
True, exactly.
Okay.
So, boom, boom, boom. Carries them. It's got great screen carry. When they're frozen, their stun won't go down until they hit
which is a real fun part of her character personality, the fact that she can keep stunned.
So, if they get fully stunned, they can't because it's trial mode.
Right.
But if he were, he would be frozen in place, which I don't know. I don't know if it does any different properties than a regular stun, but it looks cool. So.
Fun.
Great. So they're asking us to do, my favorite version.
And he's all blue. He's all frozen blue. That's totally cool.
Yeah. So they're asking like that follow-up to the crush counter, the target combo, and then canceling the V-trigger. And then out of that V-trigger, they want us to do an EX Frost Knuckle.
Ooh, that's a lot of meter you're burning though.
It's my V-trigger and 1 bar. It's not that bad.
Okay.
Sorry. Getting the dash is a little difficult.
Okay.
This looks like another one. Oh no.
Only mid-screen?
This only works very spacing dependent. Can't be in the corner. You can't be full mid-screen. You have to be somewhere in between.
Interesting. Okay.
I figured this out when I was playing. I was like, what the fuck is going on? But yeah, we'll see if we can get it. Right around here should work.
Okay.
You need to be mid-screen more so that the ice can have somewhere to carry him to keep him propped up. And you need to be close enough to the wall for him not to get carried away all the way.
So if you're close to the wall and you do the V-trigger, what do you end with?
Let me see.
Because I'm just saying, if you're there, like...
You can do that.
Okay.
But the point is, with the timing... hold on. Let me try again. So the combo was... You can do that, but I think with the time, like the spacing, we were here instead.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if that will work because she doubled back too far away.
Okay.
It's just a real spacing dependent thing, but most of the time you can do some things. Matter of fact... Hold on.
Stuff like that.
That doesn't work. Okay. Jumping, heavy punch. This is the last one, my dude.
I know. I'm real excited. Show me that super.
Jumping, oh yeah, it is a super. Jumping heavy, standing heavy, heavy parabellum. Easy. Here's her super.
And she can do that she can do her heavy parabellum in the corner into super?
Yeah, I just did it.
No, but I mean, can she do that anywhere on the screen or only in the corner?
Yeah, anywhere in the screen.
Oh, really? Okay, fun.
Yeah. It's very easy to combo in her super because she moves forward a lot. So that's her in a nutshell, of course. What do you think so far?
What do you mean, fucking nutshell? You showed she's a Swiss goddamn army knife. She's literally on ice. You showed me 1,000 moves with 1,000 follow-ups.
I'm having fun with her because she's so different. I'm excited to play with that new toy of the heavy punch to the light kick. That's gonna be fun.
The whole reason why I care about new characters is the story.
Is that really why you care, though?
I kind of like to see how they, are going to terribly try to fit her into the rest of the story. So let's find out.
All right, she's the Frozen Blade.
Oh, she's a Frozen Blade.
And she's probably only going to have one fight.
Oh.
She's 5'6", so I'm taller than her. Everybody's taller than her.
Everyone's taller than her. She doesn't weigh anything.
Secret Society member. That just sounds like amateur porn to me.
It's not. She's part of the Illuminati.
Reading and butterflies, huh?
Cool. Ooh, you know what show she likes?
No.
Reading Rainbow. It's Butterfly in the Sky. It's just literally that. Look, she's doing her one fucking thing. Except she's going to be really hot in that outfit.
She going to say
hey.
something?
When I think of my
there you go.
homeland, I remember that long, bitter winter.
Okay, so confirm she is actually Russian.
Her homeland is Detroit?
I remember the biting cold.
Oh, yeah.
And the soldiers fighting to the last man.
What war was this?
World War II.
She can't be that
She
old.
fought in World War II.
As I lost my home, I lost my hope.
Oh.
And with them, my name.
Your name's Kolin.
Now it
Without
is.
those things, there was nothing. And no one left to care.
Oh, wow. Everyone died?
So wait. They're introducing me to a character and it's like, so what does she want? She doesn't care about anything. Like, what?
She's going to Chi-Town.
Mr. Soldier.
A civilian.
Oh,
He looks like death.
he looks
Following
awful.
leads on a missing persons case.
He looks like a Laffy Taffy man.
Who do you think he's searching for? Nash?
Absolutely. Or his glasses.
Mind your volume. My younger brother is sleeping just over there. So please,
What?
a bit of
So
quiet,
Urian is her
don't mind?
brother?
Hold on.
I see. Sorry. I'm
Was she
looking for a
lying?
missing friend.
What does she mean by younger brother?
She's got a younger brother.
What a thing to drop. Oh my god.
Family, friends. What a sad burden to have.
You just said your brother's over there.
That's why I don't think she means real brother. She might mean Nash. I think she might mean
Sorry to
Nash.
have bothered
Or maybe she means because they're what's his name sleeping in the crypt.
Yeah, Nash.
Okay.
I said you can't go.
Maybe she meant brother like communist brother.
Huh? Was that? Were you in the military?
Duh.
All right, great. We'll
Fight.
now. So, oh my god, I totally forgot she has a completely other special move.
What do you mean?
Why is it
Hold on.
all of you soldiers stubbornly charge at everything in your way?
So in addition to her V skill counters, she has actual counters.
Actual counters?
One for low, medium, and then high attacks.
How do you do those?
Quarter circle backward punch.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and show you both the V skill. I only have one fight to do this.
Yeah, you got a lot to show me.
All right, hold on. Come on, hit me, Guile, you fucker.
He
Guile,
doesn't.
I swear to God.
He doesn't want to hit a woman.
Not with a projectile.
He loves projectiles.
I have to like guess. Oh my God.
Fuck this. Just do you, and I'll know that she has counters that I can see. Eventually.
God damn it. This is. I'm good. See. Hey!
There you
That's
go.
the V skill, okay?
Okay.
Now I'm gonna try and do one of her other counters. Come on, Guile. You son
But
of a bitch.
you can use just the counters as like normal moves.
What do you mean use them as? No, they don't hit. See, like they have no hit box.
Oh, okay.
Damn, that would have been. There it is. Those things are tight, and they give
okay.
you hard knockdowns.
Yeah, they're
So-
almost like command grabs or something, with like a.
They just go into a canned animation. That's
Okay.
all. But yeah, that's her counter. Come on, you bastard. I want to try and do the EX one.
Not today.
I should just finish this, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But I'm gonna show you how you can combo from V trigger to super mid screen.
Oh, that fucking walk backwards point.
Yeah, it's tight, right?
Yeah.
Here we go.
He decided to block.
There you go.
Interesting.
That's fun, dude.
Put him on a frozen pillar. He's
Easy
dead.
sneezy. Yeah. Wipe yourself off, man.
Yo, fucking hit. She's killing people with the Titanic. Hit him with that iceberg.
She dead.
Guile!
What?
Taylor.
Who's Taylor?
Colonel,
Oh,
Oh,
that
that's
fucker.
Taylor.
chasing your tail out here alone
Oh,
again?
no.
Or was there someone else with you?
Wait, so she's not real?
Oh, no.
Is Guile crazy?
No, that's not it.
Guile's a fucking dumb idiot?
Oh, I know what this means.
Oh no.
Patrick's snickering over there because you knew about this, didn't you?
So he's on drugs? He's on like a
No,
hallucinogen
no, you're
drugs?
missing the point.
That may be. But if
First of all, she disappeared because she's fucking magic and shit. She just ran away.
Nash is dead.
But you're still
Yeah, this takes place before the story.
honor him by living your life.
Oh my god.
Taylor's really he really knows some deep shit.
I understand.
This is bad. You know why this is bad?
Cause it's all she's hiding.
Such pathetic dogs.
She does not like the American military. Brett, I'm confused. What's going on?
Disgusting.
What's going on is
She just ran into some dog poop.
I'm really worried now.
That this is all a fucking fever dream?
No, not that at all.
Oh no, the war.
I'll explain later.
Because of them, that the world continues to burn in the flames of war.
I was right, the flames of war. I was right about the war.
Yeah, of course it's a war. She said that.
Using hopes and dreams as kindling.
Well, goodbye.
It's real sad that all those soldiers lost their life in the war.
Yeah, I really wish they would have told us.
Creeps under a blanket of bodies.
Oh, where are all the bodies?
So she's just a nihilist?
Show the bodies in the snow. Show the bodies in the snow. Oh!
Like an angel, he came to me.
Not an angel.
What is thy name, child?
I have none.
Colleen. It says Colleen right above your name.
No.
Where is thy country?
Ooh, that's Gil.
It's gone.
No, it's not.
Then I shall forge one. The country of God.
Ooh, God's country.
It could be thy new home, siring every
This guy's so
nameless
pretentious.
star,
Why does he say thy?
forth 1,000 years of peace and harmony.
Such a Japanese character and such a Japanese relationship of like, I've lost everything. I care about nothing. It's like, I'll give you purpose. Like, okay, and that's it.
Right. Oh, Moth.
Whatever.
It's a little Mothra.
What a boring character. But whatever. She plays well.
Wait, is she
She still feels.
crying?
She still feels a little bit.
Woken up.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
her brother. Who's
No,
her brother?
It's Nash. She's waiting for Nash.
You will dedicate what's left of you to him. You've been granted a divine purpose.
So Gil made Nash?
No. They resurrected Nash to take down Shadowloo. Remember the story we did like a year ago?
Oh, okay. So Nash is in the Illuminati.
It's been a while. You forgot things, huh?
I forgot all of this.
See, now I'm a little bit worried, though.
I remember him getting shot with the fucking airplane. I remember that shit.
I'm really worried.
That was it? That was the one fight?
Okay, I'll tell you all while I'm worried. I'm really worried that they gave a name and additional lines to Taylor.
Oh, you think Taylor's coming?
Yeah.
Taylor's the next playable character.
I really don't want Taylor. I didn't want her. Then the only reason I got on board is because she has ice powers. You know what I mean?
Right.
And now they're telling me, look, they're not telling us.
Well, Gil's gonna eventually be a playable character.
I don't know about that.
Well, I think he is. He's a big part of the story. He's gonna make a new country.
It might be. He might be the last guy. I don't know. The point is this. We all saw, it was a joke. It was a joke back in the day when we first saw the general story and Taylor was there as Guile's commanding officer and like, oh God, they're probably going to make this guy a character eventually.
Yes,
That was
they
all-
are.
That was all jokes, man. That was all jokes.
No, someone.
And now he showed up again and I'm like, oh yeah, that guy. And then they saw the name Taylor. Oh, wait a minute. Don't name him. Don't give him
no,
lines.
he's as a fucking voice actor. They've plugged him
They
into
gave
the system.
They have. That really, really worries me.
Well, you know, I guess they like army men. Street Fighter has always liked army men. Another army man's on his way. I wonder what Taylor's powers are. He's got to have like booms, right?
Once again, I didn't give a shit about Colleen. Now that she's here, I'm down with her because they made her play interestingly, and I like her ice. I don't give a shit about her character. Like, we just watched the character story, and she's literally nobody. Taylor, if he is indeed coming...
He is coming, FYI. He's absolutely going to be one of the... I don't think he's the next character, but he's probably coming.
If he is coming, I hope to God that they make him interesting to play, and that's it. But we're not worried about Taylor right now. We're worried about Colleen. Thank you guys for checking out Colleen's lackluster story, but a very cool moves.
She's got 1,000 cool moves. She seems like she's going to take a fucking small... You're going to have to spend some time with her to remember all this shit.
Oh, that's already in my brain. For the most part, I've put some time into her. I'm excited to put more time into her. Next time we're throwing her online, we're going to see what we can do against all these killers that are going to continue to play their mains against my 3-day Colleen. Look forward to it.
Oh boy, oh boy. Well, anyway, thanks for joining us for another episode of Super Couch Fighters. He's been Brett.
Bye-bye now.
I'm Michael. We'll see you guys next time.
Later, man.
Adios.
I like your high and tight haircut you got going on.
Thank you. It's finger length on top and 3s on the side.
Is that how they cut it?
Yeah.
Is that how they cut white people hair?
Except depending if a man or woman does it, the finger length will sometimes be a little bit longer on top. If it's a man, like if it's a man's fingers, it's a little bit shorter. And then if it's a lady's fingers, just because size and shit.
You're breaking down racial barriers.